Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May God bless you. As today we are going to speak about accept the reality. When prices increase gradually, we may hardly notice, especially if wages are keeping pace. However, when prices shoot up and wages stay the same, we can become anxious and stressed, particularly if we have a family to care for. This is what we are talking about this current moment. We have high prices of basic commodities, and people are complaining their life has gone to a higher level. But we should also accept what is in the current life. We should accept the reality, what is happening in our day-to-day life. By particularly if we have a family to take care of, we should accept that changes. There are things which are beyond our control, like economy, which is under the government control. We cannot control over government economy standard. It's upon us to accept the reality, how things are. The high prices of food, high prices of basic commodities, we should accept the way they are. And by accepting, it will make us to move forward. We are unable to curb the rising costs of living, but accepting this is the reality. We can actually benefit ourselves. If we accept that reality, what particular the economy is high, if we accept it, it will help us to curb up our day-to-day life. By accepting the reality, we cannot fight against the economy, but by being acceptance, we can make it will benefit our life by living according to the way life has put us. Trying to maintain a realistic, lavish lifestyle is like trying to swim against the current of fast-flowing river. That's what it's meant for. That fighting things which you cannot control, which are not under your control, will make you like stopping a flowing river from where it is flowing to. Why it is matter? People who have realistic view of rising prices may find it easier to remain calm. First, we have to remain calm. When we are calm, we think more clearly and make better decisions. By being calm, by remaining calm, it will make us to think clearly and make better decisions. By leverages your expenses. If you are using high expenses, you downgrade your lifestyle circle by reducing things which are not important in your life. Avoiding unwise practices. For example, it will be wise for us to ignore bills and to spend wastefully. Also, it will help us to avoid wasting money, things which are not useful to our day-to-day life. Also, it will avoid us to ignore some bills which are not important in our daily life. If you used to use 2 cups of milk for your family, you can buy maize flour for porridge to curb up for the tea. Refrain from arguing with family members over money. Also, we should create awareness in those who cater for our expenses, how the situation is, and also to cater some expenses to the family, so that to create awareness to our family members who we cater for their bills, so that they may understand how to reduce some expenses to make our life easier to fight by accepting the reality of the life cycle. Identify ways to cope and which may adjust priorities and spending habit. What you can do by willing to adapt. First, we have to adapt what we can do toward accepting the reality. By willing to adapt during the period of high inflation, it is wise to reduce spending. First, by adapting by accepting the reality, we have to adapt. We have to have a willing heart to adapt the the reducing the prices, the spending we have, if possible. Some people try to enjoy a lifestyle that they cannot possibly maintain. There are those who have lavish life. They live a life which they cannot maintain to afford. But by reducing the spending can make us to maintain our life easily, which is trying to swim against the current of flowing river. In the end, they are just wear themselves out. If you have a family, you may be concerned about providing for them, and right so, yet keep this in mind. Your family members need your love, time, attention more than anything. We should also give our family members love, time for them, being with their family, attention more than for anything else. Attention toward them, what they are passing through to cope up with the high rising prices. Call your worries and add a single moment to your life. Of course not. Never be anxious about it the next day, for next day will have its own anxiety. Each day has enough for our own trouble. That's what we learn of today by being accepting the reality in our daily life. Our next episode will talk about how we can manage our finance. That's what is important.